Hey everyone, it's me, rpminergabe, signing off. I look, I'm changing up a bit. I have this video is going to be unedited. I've had to record it several times because I realized that I hadn't actually hit stop recording, and so this is the second time I'm recording it. But I did several takes, and I realized I just don't want to edit it because I don't know if I'll get it out in time. This Thursday is a final stream, a goodbye to the channel, um, and I have some plans for it. And overall, I'm just looking forward to that. A closure to something that has been a huge part of my life for almost half of it. Um, this Thursday in particular because, well, actually, never mind. There's not a reason for it. It just seems like a good way to end it. The first of a month, you know. Um, because of this, or not because of this, but this is because of the fact that rpminergabe as a channel is done for the time being. It's being shelved. Now, I haven't uploaded an actual video in a year, and I haven't streamed in nearly 6 months, so that might seem a bit strange that I'm pointing out the fact that rpminergabe as a channel is done, because it seems like it has been. But there have been plenty of segments of this channel's life that have been the end of it. And it's not a new thing. There have been ups and downs in content creation, but I've never been at a point where I'm like, yeah, I'm done with the channel. I just kind of get burnt out and walk away for a while, which is what it is. You guys can make what you want of that. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that no, I'm not quitting YouTube, but I am not quitting. Again, I think the best analogy for it, I guess, is shelving rpminergabe as my medium. Basically, I'm just starting a new channel, and it's for a couple of reasons. One of which is that, like I noted previously, this channel has been around since I was in 5th and 6th grade, just goofing off, being like, oh, I'm gonna be like Sunday, a relatively famous Minecraft YouTuber who I grew up watching. And it's cringe, I'm aware, but most importantly to me, part of that is still here. Part of that need to feel that I need to not compete with, but assimilate into what YouTube is meant to be. I've never been consistent with uploads or anything, and I want to be. I've had periods where I've wanted to, and then I burn myself out by doing more work than I think I ever anticipated doing. That's, it's a part of life. That's all it is. There's always gonna be times where I burn myself out on content and I take a break for a bit. And this previous one has been 6 months, and it's been for a multitude of reasons. But here's the thing. I appreciate all of you that have been here throughout rpminergabe, and we get one final blow up this Thursday. I'm not sure what time, so I can't be like, oh, it's at 4 p.m. Central, because no. It'll probably be later in the day for those of you in the U.S. But it's gonna be a farewell to the channel and to rpminergabe. rpminergabe has always been a close approximation of who I am as a person, although it's also had its own degree of separation because I just think it's important to have that degree of separation in between yourself and the personality that you have online. Not that it's a good or a bad thing that I did it, and I'm never going to argue one way or the other, but I'm glad that I have it. And part of the thing that has benefited me because of this is the fact that I got to be the version of myself that I wanted to be on here. Which is kind of an ominous thing to say, now that I hear it out loud. But basically, all that means is you guys have gotten to know me in some form or another if you've been watching my videos over the past 7 years. And I am immensely grateful that for those of you who have been around for even just a fraction of that time. All I want to say is thank you for being here, I guess. For having been here. This isn't some unis honest type goodbye where I'm leaving. It's a permanent goodbye, though, because I'm starting up a new channel with a new persona, with a new caricature. Caricature is not the right term. Character is persona, personality, whatever. A new online branding thing. Where I will still be the one behind the channel. I'll still be the one posting the videos, but it's all from this relatively cartoonish character that I've created, that I've been trying to figure out. And it's by design. This new channel will have videos here and there that are on my own, but most of these videos will be videos with other people in some way or another. And there will be points where rpminergabe is the focal point of that, but for the most part, he won't be. And I know I said he, referring to myself in the third person, but this new character is the focal point of it because I'm joining a server in which people do lore and stuff. And I think that, and this is a character I've had before the server started, it's just not one that I've really leaned into, and I don't think I've ever done on stream, but this character is something that I just thought would be a fun thing to do with my channel, with a new channel. I might stream on here again at some point, when I decide to come back to rpminergabe, if I decide to come back to rpminergabe, which isn't unlikely, but right now, I don't have a plan to. I might eventually, and if I do, I look forward to joining you guys here again, but for the time being, the plan is pretty much just do my own thing with this channel, with this new channel that isn't me. And because it's a server where everyone's playing a character to an extent, everyone has their own lore and stuff going on. Lawyermann, which is the name of my alt account, just feels like a better fit. Something I feel like I can stylize more than myself, something more unique than myself, which is a dark thing to say in the first place because everyone is unique, and this isn't like some soapboxy, or it isn't intended to be some soapboxy, like everyone is different in their own way, two people are the same, which they're not the same. And those are all true, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm tangentializing. It's like 3 in the morning and I'm ranting. But this whole thing is just my idea of how to make the biggest mark I can with my own channel. It's something that is uniquely me. It's not something that I saw someone else do and I'm trying to emulate, which is what this channel was originally intended to be. An emulation of someone else's content, which just, it still has marks of that. It still has notes of that, no matter what content I do. And so, I want to try something completely unprecedented and do a 180. And sure, there are other people who have done characters, I'm aware of that. Look at Jay Schlatt, I think, is the best example. Or or aviator gaming, I guess, technically, you could argue. But that's not the point either. This isn't a gimmick for the sake of a gimmick. This is just something that I would be doing on this channel, but I want to separate my new content from my old content. And part of that is just a new channel, a soft reset on the rpminergabe persona. And when I come back, I might be going under a different name. This channel's name will stay the same, even if I do decide to use a different online persona. Or at least in some form, it will. Honestly, I think that it's a good thing, ultimately. Yeah, watch me fail this jump 1,000 times. Sorry, that's why I'm, like, losing my mind a bit. That, and I'm just exhausted. But this Thursday is going to be a stream with people from the last couple years of making content on this platform, with this persona, mostly the last year or two. But who knows? Some you might be surprised. Who knows? I genuinely don't. I haven't asked anyone yet. I had this thought like 20 minutes ago. It's just something I want to do. I want to do my own content separately, but I want to give this channel a proper send-off because it's been a leading source of inspiration in my life for the past several years. And I'm so immensely grateful for the people that this channel has led me to meet, including Ducky Cat, who I haven't done content with in a long while, but who I met through doing YouTube. And YouTube is the reason I ultimately joined Lunar and met genuinely some of the best people that I'll ever know. I think that it's time for this to be shelved, for a new persona to come out of the woodwork. I don't like the way I'm phrasing this. Don't worry, you're not alone if you don't either. I just am being very awkward because I don't know what to say. Honestly, I probably should have scripted this, but I didn't. It's mostly just an announcement for the stream this Thursday for rpminergabe as a channel being over, and I am glad for all of those who have been here throughout. Link to the new channel will be in the description below. I hope to see you there. I'm not going to start content on that for roughly a month, but go subscribe now so that when I do eventually upload, you guys will see it. I hope you all have wonderful days, weeks, months, years, lives, and that you just do what makes you happy, because honestly, why not? I don't know. I don't want to get soapboxy. I don't know how to end this. I'll end this the way I began, I suppose. This is rpminergabe, signing off. If I can figure out how to